Hello, hello, YouTube fam, Frenchie fam. Welcome back. Diana from Jersey Frenchies here. Thought I'd do a live tonight. Just setting up as usual. My live on YouTube and TikTok. As the puppies are already destroying the pen. It never fails as soon as I get started. Alright, just going to set up my live on TikTok right now. Here we go. 1 second, bear with me. Just going to start this live also. Let's see. Bear with me while I get started. Here we go. All right, hello, hello, welcome in everybody. Thank you for joining. I'm going to be doing a live tonight as usual on TikTok and YouTube. So just setting up both lives. And everybody is on cue as usual. Oh, Frenchie breeder life. Always pooping as soon as we're gonna start a live. You gotta love it. All right, let's see. Let me finish setting up. And we are live. Here we go. All right, as usual, I try to keep it a little bit entertaining. So I put a mirror in the playpen so that they can see the reactions, the reflections for the first time. Some of them have seen it already. Most of them have not even paid attention to it. I'm going to try some bubbles in here tonight too. See how that goes. Hello, 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 Lucia. Thank you for joining. Jenny, thank you so much for joining. Maria, hi. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, Frenchie fam. Babies are really active tonight. They're getting so big so fast. 2 litters of 13 puppies. First litter turned 7 weeks old yesterday, and the second litter turned 6 weeks old on Saturday. I put in, I don't know if you guys can see, I put in a little mirror in here for them. They're going to see the reflections for the first time tonight. Let's see how that goes. I thought I would do some bubbles with them tonight. It'll be the first time they see bubbles. Let's see how tonight goes. How was everybody tonight? What do you want to know, Max? Welcome in, everybody. You know, I'd like to usually do something different on each of my lives. Oh, where can I put this chair? So, I thought I would introduce the puppies to some bubbles tonight. On top of all their playing. This is a really cute age. They're exploring, they're learning all new, everything is brand new to them. So, I thought I'd change it up a little bit. What's going on, David? Can y'all see me completely? Spooderman? What is Spooderman? Jeremy, salut. Thank you for joining us. Welcome in, everybody. Slide up a little. Okay, hold on. Oh. Let me put the camera angle a little bit up. Oh, I'm too far back. I see. Okay. Alright, let's see this. So I put a little mirror in here, and they have no clue it's there, apparently, or they don't really care. I wanted to see what their reactions would be from seeing themselves in the mirror the first time. And they don't seem to care. I'll go right here, I guess. Oh my god. I kind of like being in the corner, though. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. She's seeing herself in the mirror for the first time. Alright, let's see. Alright, I moved the chair up. Is that better? Let's see. Put this one over here. They are all just really active. They just woke up from a nap, and it's complete playtime right now for them. There you go. Reactions to the mirror for the first time. Hi, baby. Right? No? No, no clue. Still no clue. Thank you. Candace, I have 2 litters of 13 puppies total. They're 6 and 7 weeks old. Let's see. Anybody? Nope. No clue. Nah, they're too busy with their chew toys. I'm gonna have to take them away to see if they pay any attention. Let's see. Nope. Nope. I dropped the cap. Thank you. At least you guys are paying attention. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. All right. Hold on. Here we go. All right. Every time over, there's duck feet. Every single time. So thank you so much. I have French Bulldogs. I have short-haired and fluffy French Bulldogs. Two litters, 13 total puppies. First litter turned 7 weeks old yesterday, and the second litter turned 6 weeks old this past Saturday. This is a really great age. As you can see, they're really, really active, playing and curious, and chewing up everything, clearly. And I'm failing at the bubbles. I really thought they would enjoy this. But there's just so many toys in here that clearly their mind is distracted by so many other things. Let's see. There you go. There you go. Somebody pay attention. Anybody? No, we're going to have to take chew toys away. They're entertained for that. They're more entertained by that. I'm located in New Jersey. So Candace, they're French Bulldogs, and I breed them. So I have 2 litters on the ground at the moment. Come on, guys. Anybody? Total fail with the bubbles. I'm gonna have to try this probably when we're outside for the first time. I'm going to take the older litter outside for the first time this weekend. I can finally take them out. They got their first shots yesterday, so by the weekend I'll be able to take them outside. At least for the older litter, I can't wait to do that. Maybe I'll try the bubbles out there where there's going to be less distracting things. Because they're interested in the bottle, but not the bubbles. It doesn't seem like they're paying any attention to the bubbles, Candace. James, so I keep getting in trouble about talking about prices in the live. So we're going to have to talk keywords, code words. We're going to talk about berries, okay? Short-haired babies. If I can find one. Hey. Short-haired babies are 3,000 berries. Fluffy babies are 3.5 thousand berries, with the exception of a couple special babies, or extra special babies. They're all special, but a couple extra special babies, like this little boy. He is a New Shade Isabella fluffy boy. You're trying to bring my strings. This little boy, he's a lilac and tan fluffy husky panda. And by husky panda, I'm playing with my strings. Every time I wear pants, these guys will find anything to play with. By husky panda, it just means the markings around their eyes. Still 100% French Bulldog, just the markings. That's what the pattern is called. Here we go, baby. His twin in a fluffy version is in the back. And this little girl. This little girl is extra special. She is a blue fluffy merle girl. And she looks exactly like her father. She has heterochromia, which means she has one blue eye and one brown eye. Really, really beautiful little girl. But besides those 4 puppies, everybody else, that's the price point. Thanks so much, Sylvia. I appreciate that. Oh, you're biting my toenails. Did we try the bubbles again? Did we try the bubbles? I try to keep every live a little bit different, so it's not always the same thing. They don't seem to be enjoying the bubbles. Maybe if I take those duck feet away. They love these duck feet. Let me find one. You have one? What's left of a duck foot. They love these duck feet. They're obsessed with them, and that's what they're all kind of chewing on right now, for the most part. They really, really like those. They're all teething right now, so that they feel really good on their gums. Oh, you figured out the mirror. You figured out the mirror. That's you. Yeah, that's you. Your chocolate Merle doesn't listen at all. I'm so sorry. But they look at you with those pouty eyes and forget it. It makes you melt, doesn't it? You forget everything. Oh, but I'm sorry he doesn't listen. Now, so welcome in. Thank you for joining, everybody. I keep getting in trouble for talking about prices. I've already gotten a warning, and then I got blocked for a little bit because of that. So I can't talk about prices on the live. We got to talk code words. That's what I keep saying. We're going to talk in berries. Guys, I got to take these out when I'm doing the live. Short hair babies are 3,000 berries. Fluffy babies are 3.5 berries. So 3,000. Okay, you, sir, have been feisty over these duck feet. 3,500 berries, with the exception of a couple really extra special babies. Can we not chew the mirror? Can we not chew the mirror? That's not what it's there for. Frenchies can be stubborn. I'm not gonna lie. And honestly, if he's not neutered, he's gonna be extra stubborn. Honestly, it's all that testosterone. That's a really big part of it too. But yes, Frenchies can be stubborn. Yeah, if you don't establish from pretty much day one that you are alpha, they will think they're alpha and definitely not listen. So that's really important with French Bulldogs to establish that you're the alpha person in the household. Sorry. They're using the poop trays like they're supposed to, which is awesome. But then I just gotta clean it up. So I have different types of poop trays. I have different pens. This is the upstairs pen where they usually sleep, and then I have a pen in the living room that has a different setup for the poop trays. I like those better. I have to get a couple more of those since I have so many more puppies right now. I usually only have one litter at a time, so I usually have enough potty trays for that, for each different pen setup. But the other ones are better because it's a great system where all the poop just falls through. Those are so much better. One more going. Hold on, everybody's going. But they're going where they're supposed to. You know? So we're doing something, right? Poop, they 98% about have down where they're supposed to always go to the bathroom. Poop. Pee, we're working on. We're getting better, but we're still working on it. Where am I stepping? Where am I stepping? Where's Princess? Princess, come here, baby. This little girl I call Princess. She's the other husky panda in the litter. She's a fluffy version, so she's a long hair version. Really, really like this little girl. Let's see. Sorry, let me see. me go back and look real quick. So I'm in New Jersey. Oh no, your 11-year-old hates him. I'm so sorry. He sounds like a handful. Oh, because he's so much younger and she wants nothing to do with him at this point. She's like, you know, I already did my time. I just want to relax. She's older. I have a grandma like that. We call her the grandma of the house. She's going to be 14 in September. I have a niece. And she's exactly the same way. She wants to be left alone. She wants nothing to do with any of my other dogs. Adult dogs and even worse, puppies. So they just kind of get like that old grumpy grandma that they want nothing to do with all the energy of younger dogs. Noodle? How does Noodle fit him? I'm curious. El Nafi, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. I love you. Thank you. I appreciate the love now. Hi, you want some loving? Come here. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna butcher your name, aren't I? Sorry. Winekind? If I said that right, I'm sorry if I didn't. So I keep getting in trouble for prices, so talking about prices on the live. I've already gotten a warning, and I don't want my account banned again. So we're gonna talk in code. We're gonna talk berries, okay? Short hair babies, like the one on my right, are 3 berries, meaning add a couple zeros, so 3,000 berries. Fluffies, well, not that fluffy. Fluffies, long hair fluffies are 3.5 berries. So 3,500 berries. With the exception. Oh, you guys are rats and nuts. Guys, you're feisty. You've been feisty lately. What's going on? Sorry. With the exception of a couple extra special babies, like the 2 husky panda babies that I'm holding here. All the kisses, I get all the kisses. This extra special boy, he's an... Wepa! No! Baby, what are you doing? Too much energy. Maybe I should sit on the floor. That's probably a better idea. Sorry, this Isabella fluffy baby that I'm petting right here, next to me. Oh, the kisses. Oh my goodness. You're hyper tonight. All the kisses. Oh my god. All right, baby. All right. Wow. As they get older, they get extra feisty. As you can tell, they're really active tonight. Oh my gosh, you guys are starting to feel shoes, please. Hey, everybody wants loving. Hold on. You gotta take turns. Who's next? You're next, Kennedy. No biting. No, that was not the point of the mirror. No. No biting the tape. All right, come here. All right. They're both vocal. This one that I'm holding, he's vocal, and then the fluffy version of him, which I don't even know where he went. Oh, he's hiding behind me. He's vocal sometimes too. So it's not stressful. I don't even know what the word is. It's chaotic. It's beautiful chaos. But I think I'm so used to it that this is just normal to me at this point. You gotta go with the flow with them, or else it would be complete, chaos and stress. I just enjoy it, honestly. So I work in healthcare as a respiratory therapist, and there's days that that's stressful and that's chaotic, and I come home to these little ones, and they magically make everything okay. They really do. Like, you come into this pen, and you get to that, hey, no feistiness. You come into this pen, like if I sit on the ground right now, they will all just kind of hover around me, and they all just will kiss and give me kisses and all that stuff, and instantly it makes everything okay, honestly. Do I feel it? No, I feel like they're equal. Some of them are really quiet, whether it's male or female, and then some of them are really vocal, no matter if they're male or female. Same amount. Hold on, you're gonna jump. No jumping. No jumping. Yeah, I don't find, one breed more vocal than the other. Not at this age, anyway. Once they get older, and especially like if the males stay intact, then they're more vocal, Alright. You keep trying to... I failed at everything tonight. I failed at the mirror because they're more interested in ripping off the tape. I failed at the bubbles. Maybe if I sit. I'm going to try and sit. And maybe that way they'll actually pay attention to the bubbles if I get them on their level. Let's see. Let's see. The only problem when I sit is that they completely want to go after the tablet. Hold on. Let me take a seat somewhere. Let's see. They probably do up here. Hi. Hello. See, they kind of just surround me. No matter how bad of a day, if you get surrounded by all these babies, who could be upset? Right, babies? Instant dopamine hit, honestly. Hi. They all just want individual love. That's all they want. Right? I got you. I got you. Alright. Let's try the bubbles again. Maybe down here. Let's see. Oh, you have your kisses? You got some attention. Let's see. Let's see. No, they're more interested in ripping the tape off the mirror. You want to try the bubbles? You got a bubble in you. Nah. We're not there yet with bubbles. Usually outside when they could really chase them, that's what I've noticed, that they pay more attention to them, I guess. At least with previous litters. What are you guys doing? Hold on, you're fighting under my leg. There we go. Oh goodness. Oh, what time did I start tonight? Let me set a timer. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes. I've noticed. I noticed that at the 1 hour mark, if I don't touch something on the screen, my light's gonna shut off. So I put a timer so that doesn't happen today. Yeah. Still not interested. All right. And they knocked. Where'd it go? They knocked it over. All right. Anybody see where the lid went? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Never mind. Ooh, you my zipper. They always find something to chew on whatever pants I wear. Oh, they really do. Right? Hi. Yes. No strings. No strings. Oh my goodness. These pants have strings, so now they want to go after the strings. The other day were the elastic on the bottom of the pants. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And the zippers. Right. So if you're just joining, welcome in. Thank you for joining. I have 2 litters of Frenchie puppies. First, these guys, the darker guys, turned 7 weeks old yesterday. And then the lighter babies turned 6 weeks old this past Saturday. I have short hair, fluffies, merles, really wide range of colors in these litters. typical day here. I just sit here, play with them, get surrounded. It's normal. Little bit of chaos, whole lot of fun. Right, babies? Riley, which one? Really fuzzy. I have a bunch of fluffy ones. I got this little girl over here who's a blue fluffy tri. I got this little guy giving me kisses. He's a black full fluffy. I got this little girl who's a fawn merle. I got a ton of fluffy ones. Right, Goliath. No. But really cute age. All their personalities are starting to come out. You know, they're so much more active now. This little girl, they're stepping all over her. Guys. This little girl, if you watch, there's a reason I call her Princess. She kind of minds her business, is quiet, stays to herself, very proper. Unless someone messes with her, she minds her business. So I really, really am enjoying her personality. Okay, let me take this tape away. Obviously the mirror, they like to do more the tape than the mirror itself. Which is usually the way things go. Oh. Okay. Alright. Maybe I'll put you here. Feisty. Feisty, guys. You're feisty. Alright. Oh. The gray and black one. Are you behind me? Are you over here? Yes. This little girl is a blue tri-merle, meaning she's got three colors. She's got the tan points, the black spots, and the blue coat, which is already really spectacular. But what makes her extra special, I don't know if you guys can see, she's probably not from so far away. If you take a look at the rest of my page, she's on there a lot. You'll see she has one blue eye, one brown eye. Guys, she came out exactly like her dad, who has heterochromia. One blue eye, one brown eye. I find her absolutely beautiful. So she's a gorgeous girl. That's how yours is? Isn't that beautiful? I love that. I love when they come out like that. Guys, oh my gosh, chaos. Come here. Let me give you some loving. Let me give you some loving. Come. Ears are starting to pop up. Guys, what's going on? Be nice. This is why I have to supervise, because they're feisty sometimes lately. Now they're getting older. But yeah, ears are starting to pop up. I'm patiently waiting. I'm going to give them another day, probably by tomorrow. The 7 weeks old, if their ears have not fully popped up, you see how she has one up and one down. I'm going to have to tape them for a couple days just so they stay up. No biting. No biting. It's easier. It's easier for the short-haired babies to have their ears go up because they don't have so much fur on their ears, so it's not as heavy. For the fluffy guys, their ears are heavier because of the extra fur, so it takes a couple more days. And just you, sir. Where was I? Oh, sometimes they just need a little bit of taping just to help the cartilage stay up, because ears are cartilage, right? It helps them stay up, and then 2 or 3 days of taping, and that's usually all it takes, and their ears stay up. But a lot of that has to do with their calcium intake. A lot of their calcium is being redirected to their teeth and their bones right now, so their ears are kind of flopped up and up and down. Guys, come on. Oh, hold on, bear with me. They took me off the live as usual. Hold on, I will answer some messages in 1 second. Sorry. Which one is the prettiest? Oh my gosh, I think they're all gorgeous in their own way. But I am, if you ask me, I'm partial, I think, to Princess because of her personality. If you've been watching, she minds her own business. Everybody else has been kind of fighting over chew toys and being feisty and stuff like that. This one right here that I'm petting, I find her really sweet. You know what I mean? Really mellow. Love her markings. Love that she's fluffy. Love that she's quiet. Hello, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. The brown one in the back. I don't really have a brown one, but you're probably talking about this little girl. Can I get it? She's a fawn merle fluffy. This is the closest one that I have to brown, so I'm going to assume you're talking about this little girl. This little girl's name is Athena. And yes, she's still available. Ouch. We were talking with a family in North Carolina that was supposed to take her. But I haven't heard from them in about a week. So unless I have a deposit down, I don't take it for granted. Here we go. They keep taking me off this live. Hold on. Okay. The black and brown one. You mean my fluffy blue trimerle? That girl? Oh, not biting my toes. All right, yes, let's talk about who's available. Look at this, guys. Easy. No. Let me put this down. Let's talk about who's available. Put this down here. Miss Athena. She's a guys, come on. She's a fawn merle, fluffy girl. She's available. She's looking for a home. Miss Roma is a blue fawn fluffy girl. Was too busy chewing her duck foot. She's looking for her home. Hey, you got a home. You got a home. This little boy is a blue reverse brindle short hair boy. His name is Titus. He's still looking for a home. Mr. Goliath. He is a solid black fluffy boy. This is Goliath. He's looking for a home. Oh, is that the spot? Is that the spot? I always know how to find the right spot. That's the right spot. Yeah, that's the right spot. Goliath, he's looking for a good home. Yes, you too. I didn't forget about you. Miss Valencia is a blue and tan girl. She's looking for her forever family too. Let's see. Oh, no. Stop eating my zipper. No. Everybody has been asking me a ton about this girl. There's a lot of inquiries and people reaching out about her. But until I have a deposit down, I can't officially say she's reserved. This is Miss Venus, the blue tri-merle fluffy girl with one blue eye and one brown eye. And then the extra special puppy, the two, I haven't decided what I want to do with the Husky Pandas. So I haven't been offering them because I keep going back and forth of keeping them. This little guy is an Isabella, a new shade Isabella fluffy boy. They're taking off my life. Hold on. Oh, they're forever taking me off the live. Hold on, guys. What is happening? Every time. So is that the one you definitely want, Scorpy? Like, we need to like have a conversation of exactly who you want, so I can not say that they're still available. How about that? Let me see. Let me look back at these comments. Goliath. Oh, my Goliath. You know? He's usually... he's making me look bad, but usually Goliath, I call him my gentle giant because he's usually quiet and calm, but he has not been that tonight, I'll be honest. Oh, my shirt. The all black one is 3.5 berries. That one, she's perfect. I mean, I should be looking at the chat as everybody's saying this, because then I don't know which one it was since I've mentioned so many. What is the tan one? Oh my goodness, tan one. This little girl. This is the only little tan girl I have available. The other two girls, short hair girls, are already reserved. This is Miss Venice like the city. Little blue fawn girl. On my leg right now. So this little girl, this fawn merle girl, fluffy girl, this is Athena. Like I said, she was supposed to be going to family in North Carolina, but I haven't heard from them in a while. So unless I get a deposit down, I can't go ahead and rely on that, you know? I've had that happen. Sure, send me a DM, Riley, and then, you know, we could talk some more, guys. How much for the tan with black face and black tail? And, oh, so this little girl, oh, come here. This little girl is Miss Cleo. Assuming you mean this little girl, but she's already reserved. She's going to a wonderful new breeder in Georgia. This is Miss Cleo. She's already reserved, I'm sorry. Hello, pretty girl. Hello. Right, pretty girl. Right, let me get back into YouTube. They're always knocking me off these lives. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. Bear with me. Venus is an extra special girl. Send me a DM and we could talk some more. But Scorpy, who's in the chat, that's the puppy she wants. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Scorpy, we really gotta talk. Taz, did I answer for the all black male, my Goliath? Come here. Ouch! No biting. Goliath, the fluffy babies, with the exception of a couple special ones, are 3.5 berries. Guys. Athena is available. So yeah, if you guys are interested, send me a DM, or I also have a puppy application link in my bio. Either way, okay? Both work. Guys, so the older litter, which are the darker colors, are just turned 7 weeks old yesterday, and oh come on, and the younger litter turned 6 weeks old on Saturday. Hold on, it's taking me off this live. This is why I don't like to sit on here. This is why I've been sitting in the chair lately, because if I'm sitting on the floor, I'll always find a way to take my lives off. So, gracias a Dios. Yo tengo los papás están abajo. No los pongo aquí porque si pongo las mamás acá, van a querer comer de ellos a toda hora. Y ya estamos en la etapa donde las estoy despegando de ellos. So somebody's asking me, sorry, on YouTube, where are the parents? So I was explaining that, well, I have the mom and dad to the older litter, and I have the mom to the younger litter, but I use an outside sled for the second litter. But I was saying that I don't have the moms in here because if I had the moms in here, they'd be feeding off of them 24/7, and I've been trying to wean them because now we're at the point where they're only eating off of, well, the older litter is eating off of the moms twice a day, and the younger litter is eating off of the moms 3 times a day only. If I leave them in here, they're gonna be eating off of them 24/7. And we're at the point where we're trying to transition slowly to just kibble. So that's what I was explaining in Spanish. Sorry, guys. Where did my comments go? Oh, hold on. Okay. There we go. The blue, gray, fluffy. Oh, my husky pandas. Oh my gosh. Those two are absolutely beautiful. And give me the fluffy one. Come here. Hold on. Someone pooped over here. Hold on. I'll grab her. I don't know if you guys are watching, but that's the one I call Princess. If you notice, the whole live, she minds her business. She kind of does her own thing. Oh, this little girl. I go back and forth on what I want to do with her. Keep her, not keep her. And the boy, too. No, you're not going to eat my... No eating my... They always want to find something to chew on my pants. Gorgeous little girl. Loving her personality. It's always so hard to make decisions. You know, if I could keep them all. And then my kids get attached. Oh my God. If it goes up to them, I would keep all of them always. Thank you so much. Let's see. So, okay, my time is about to go off. Let me go touch that screen before the live shuts off. Is it ready? At the 1 hour mark, it shuts off for inactivity if I don't touch the screen. So bear with me. Let's see. Alexa, stop. Let's see. That way the live does not turn off on me. Here we go. That should work. Fabi, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Welcome in, everybody. So my live tonight, I have 2 litters of 13 Frenchie puppies that are the first litter turned 7 weeks old yesterday. The second litter turned 6 weeks old yesterday. And I thought I would just do a little play session with them tonight. Oh my goodness. I thought I was going to try and do a little bit of a shorter live. Somehow my lives usually end up being about 2 hours long. I wanted to keep it shorter tonight, guys. Hopefully. Hold on. But this is pretty much, you know, the way my day always looks like. Lots of playing, lots of picking up poop, lots of everybody chewing on me, whatever I'm wearing, always. Hey guys, come on. Y'all follow me around. Hold on, I need a new pack. Bear with me, guys. I wanted to put a new pad down. I gotta pick these all up after the live, clean these up because They've had a couple, not a lot, but they have a couple accidents on here. And I like to keep it as clean as possible. Hold on, guys. Y'all gotta let me put this down. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my goodness. And it's like a challenge for them. As soon as I put a pad down, they're like, oh, it's clean. That can't happen. So somehow somebody will always come and pee on the freshly put down pads or poop on them or something like that. Oh, I'm like, I feel like they do it on purpose, I swear. They're like, it looks too clean. Try over here again. All right, but yeah, anybody else have any more questions for me tonight? I know. Trust me, Scorpy, so am I. She's gorgeous. I really like her. Guys, I really like her. She's so sweet. And I don't know if it's because of that blue eye, but she always has like that pouty look on her. One look from her and I'm like, okay. She melts. She makes me melt. I'm like, okay, anything you want. Anything at all. Guys. What is happening tonight? What is happening? Not nice. Not nice. Whew. Listen, can't wait till I can finally take them outside, honestly, to play in the backyard. And they need so much more room. You know, they don't just spend the time in here, they do spend the time around my house in limited, space capacity. I have pens everywhere on each floor, but I still need to keep them into relatively contained areas, or I take a couple out at a time, because if not, they will pee and poop everywhere, and I would have pee and poop all over the house, honestly. But I can't wait till I can take them outside so that they have so much more space and freedom to run around the whole entire backyard. They really need to do that. But the older litter just got their first shots yesterday. Yesterday. So I have to wait at least a week until the vaccines start kicking in, and then I can at least put them in my backyard. I can't take them out to public yet, obviously, but at least to the backyard. So at least the older litter I'll be able to take out this weekend, and then the younger litter will get their first shots. Stop eating my pants. The second litter will get their first shots over the weekend, so that by the following week, everybody will be able to be outside. And I know that's going to be like night and day and freedom for them. Guys, what is happening? What is happening? You're trying to chew me? Stop eating my pants. What is happening? You're playing underneath. I got some scratching on my back. I got some trying to play underneath. Sally, thank you so much. They are super playful tonight. Can you guys see the corner? No, you can't even see her, can you? She's already out of view. The one I call Princess, she already fell asleep. She's like, you know what? I'm going to ignore all of you and mind my business. She went to sleep. I'm really, really liking her personality over there. Stop eating the potty trays. Stop eating the potty trays. Oh my God, stop chewing my pants. What beautiful chaos. This is what every day looks like here. Right, baby. This little girl also has a beautiful face. You guys can see. What are you doing? Girl. Can you see her face? She already has a wonderful home. Her and her sister Maya have a wonderful home down in Virginia. But I love her face. Her name is Zena, but for a little while, when she was first born, we always have little nicknames for the puppies until we get to know them and get used to what each one looks like, and then we name them and everything. But at first, to keep them, to tell them apart, little nicknames. Her name was Two-Face. I don't know if you guys could tell. Half her face is black, half her face is tan, the fawn color. Where are you going? What are you doing? Girl. which. Oh my goodness. Oh, my toes. You two. Honey. What is happening? What is happening? Come here. Yeah, I want some loving. Who's on my back? Who's on my back? You girl. She's trying to climb my back. Frenchie fries. That's exactly what they are. For the gray and white one, I have two. I have, well, she's probably in the corner where you can't even see her. She's asleep. I have a fluffy version of the gray and white, and then I have the short hair, which is, he's a boy right here. And then this little girl is spoken for. This little gray and white one, you know, this one. No, not nice, not nice, not nice. Oh, feistiness. Ouch. No, stop. Not nice. So I can't talk about prices on the live. So we're gonna talk code words because I've already gotten a warning and they blocked me for a little while from the lives. So I don't need my accounts getting completely banned. So we're gonna talk in code. We're gonna talk in code. Stop. What is happening tonight? We're going to talk in code. We're going to say berries. The little short hair babies, like this little girl, ouch, are 3 berries. Add a couple zeros, so 3,000 berries. Right, girl. The fluffy babies, like this little girl, are 3.5 berries, so 3,500 berries, with the exception of a couple really extra special babies. Their price point is a little bit higher. Right. But for the most part, 3 to 3.5. They really are. Hey, welcome back. Thank you for joining. Aren't they extra feisty? Holy moly, I feel like the last 2 lives, the one I did on Sunday morning and today, they've been extra feisty. Extra feisty. I think they're just so much older now and have so much more energy, but they're really wound up. Watch, but I'm pretty sure they're going to start settling now. It's been now a little over an hour, so every time I go live, it's been a little bit longer. Guys. First live, they lasted about 30 minutes, or one of the last lives, they lasted 30 minutes. Last one was about 45. Now it's been a little over an hour. Each time they last a little longer, lots of playtime, and then they all wind down on me and fall right asleep. That was weird. I don't know what I just heard in the background. Oh, but thank you so much for joining my live again tonight. I appreciate it. You can't get enough of these babies, or can you? They're all so sweet. It's hard not to. Yeah, see, we're starting to wind down. Sounds about right. Pretty much right on cue. Right? Kisses? You want to give me kisses? Guys, I get all the kisses. All the kisses. Guys, oh my goodness. I'm going to have to start putting puppies on timeout. Timeout? We're doing timeout? Timeout. That's like I kisses, but still timeout. Not my flip up. Look, I put them in timeout and I'm the one that gets rewarded. Go figure. With all the puppy kisses. Welcome in, B. Thank you so much for joining. I have 2 litters of 13 pups total. The darker puppies in the litter are 7 weeks old. They just turned 7 weeks old yesterday. And the younger puppies, which are the lighter colors and the grays, they turned 6 weeks old this past Saturday. This little boy, because this little girl is sleeping, and I'm pretty sure you probably can't see her because she's too close to right underneath the camera, so I doubt you could see her. So I'm assuming you mean this puppy. He is gorgeous. He is a lilac and tan husky panda male. And again, I don't know if you heard, I don't know if you were here or not. The husky panda means just the markings around the eye. That's what the pattern is called. Still 100% French bulldog. Let's see, hold on. He's gorgeous. Hold on, what's some advice? Hold on. So I'm in New Jersey. Let me go back. What's some advice during a pregnancy of a Frenchie? You plan on breeding your baby soon. Get the right prenatal. Getting the right prenatal from day one and putting them on folic acid first. 5 milligrams of folic acid will prevent cleft palates and cleft lips, right? So put them on as soon as you decide you want to breed them, put them on folic acid, and then once you confirm pregnancy, start them on a prenatal right away. Most important advice. But, oh girl, you're pooping in the wrong spot. See what I mean? That's not what you're supposed to do. No, not nice. At least it was on here. Alright, I will clean this later. But it's not so easy to breed French bulldogs as it is other dogs. So please, if you're going to do it, really do a lot of research. Like a ton of research before you do it. Frenchies are not like other breeds. Like bigger breeds who can do everything on their own. You have to do progesterone testing to get ovulation correct, to be able to do the breeding. You need to do reverse progesterone to make sure you time the C-section correctly, because if you don't time that C-section correctly, you A, risk the mom going into natural labor, which means you can lose mom and the puppies, or B, you do the C-section at the wrong, guys, you do the C-section at the wrong time, and it means premature puppies, which means even if they're 2 days premature, they're pretty much dead puppies. I'm not trying to scare you, but it's a lot. So please do a lot of research before you get into Frenchie breeding. 2 days premature for Frenchie puppies, and their lungs are not mature enough, and it's going to take a lot of work to be able to make them survive. So there's a ton of information out there on YouTube. If you really are gung-ho on doing it, I'm telling you, please do a lot of research, okay? Hold on. Oh man, everybody's going in the wrong spot now. Hold on. Oh, here we go. I can put my tablet down for a second. Now they took me off the live. Oh. They are obsessed with this tablet. Every time I put it down for 1 second. The gray and white one. The boy, the male. Give me 1 sec. Let me just pick up a coat brown that someone did in the wrong spot over here. All right, hold on. Give me a sec, guys. Let me just clean my hands. I have a black screen. Can you? Oh, here we go again. All right, hold on. Let me wash my hands. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. All right. My live's back. Hold on, guys. Let me see the comments. I was about to shut off my live, saying for an activity. Hey, love. Thank you for joining us. Oh, thank you for the heart me. Let me show you your babies. Give me 1 second. Let me call my son for the tablet. 1 second, guys. Hey, David. All right, let me show you your babies. Let me show you your babies. Hold on. Hold on. her duck foot. Come say hi to Mama. I put the tablet down there. It's doing the same thing again. Please. Say hi, Mama. Hold on. Let me sit over here. Say hi, Mama. Look how big we're getting. Look how big we're getting. Oh my goodness. I can never do this with two puppies. Hold on. One at a time. One at a time. Look how big she's getting. We're getting so close. So close. They have, like I was telling you earlier, they have their first appointment. Well, their appointments for the vet. The earliest I could make it was for the 25th, 24th, the 24th. So they're gonna go see the vet so that they can finally come home. We're getting so close. I told you, right? They got their first shots yesterday. So they have one shot down, and then right before they go home, they'll be getting their second shots. So we're real close. I know you want them home. Let's see. Somebody wanted to see. I heard it's a difficult process. I've been researching, trying to get more info from those experiences. Yes, there's so much information on YouTube. So please do tons of research. So I have different chew toys in here for them. That's probably the stick you saw them eating. Let's see. They are getting so big, aren't they? Oh my gosh, it's going so fast. I can't believe, that they're 7 weeks old already. So these are the sticks that they're chewing on. I have different types of chew toys in here for them. These are collagen sticks. And they love these things right now that they're teething. That's the sticks that you saw. That there's one here. The other ones they probably already all ate. But it's these. I love them for this stage while they're teething. They're soft enough for them to chew, but hard enough that it's satisfying for them. That's probably the stick you saw. That's the only kind of sticks that I have in here. That and the duck feet. Hold on. Hold on. Let me clean some more poop. You guys see live what how much poop I picked up in just the last hour or so that I've been live. Imagine all day long. 24/7. They are like little kids, like babies. Eat, sleep, poop, play, repeat. Oh, she woke up. Hi, you woke up. I know what you guys doing. Stop. Stop. Are we good? Here, can I just have it back? Please. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hold on. What are we doing? Hold on, you guys. There's nothing. Okay. All right. Let's see. You think with as much as I have to move with them, because I'm constantly never nonstop moving, I would be a lot skinnier. But somehow it's still not enough, because I literally am nonstop from like before 5 a.m. until pretty much 11 or so, 12 sometimes, that I go to sleep. Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? All right. I promised my kids that the live wouldn't be as long. Ouch! No! As long as they usually are. Somehow my lives end up being over 2 hours every time. I promised them that it wouldn't be that long. So, and my son just gave me the look. I know what that means. So we're going to try and keep it shorter than 2 hours. Oh my gosh. So she woke up. This is the fluffy version of the male husky panda. This is a lilac and tan fluffy husky girl. Sweetest little thing. Very quiet. Minds her own business. Very, very sweet. We call her Princess around here because she totally acts like one in a good way. caught up, right? Did I miss anybody? Anybody wanted to see? Because you want to see the girl, blue and white one, right? Or did you want to see the boy? Maybe this guy again? Was it this guy? This is the boy version. Lilac and tan, short-haired Husky Panda boy. And I don't know if you guys heard, but if you're new to the live, Husky Panda means just the markings around his eyes. Still 100% French Bulldog. Gorgeous, gorgeous boy. Rowdy tonight, definitely rowdy. I keep saying that, don't I? Oh my god, I go back and forth. It's so hard to make a decision of who I want to keep and should I keep anybody. If it was up to my kids, I'd keep absolutely all of them. If it was up to me, I would keep like at least a good handful. My gosh. Breeder issues, but it gets hard. It gets hard because you get attached. When they're first born, they literally fit in the palm of my hand. They're like this big, honestly. They're like 180 something grams at birth, for the most part. So they fit right here. And they go from right here, week after week of taking care of them, until they get like this. It's hard not to get attached, Mr. Monaco, the Husky Panda boy. I go back and forth about keeping two. Either the boy and the girl, keep them both, or just keep one. Of the Husky Pandas, I go back and forth. I don't even know. I really also like Miss Venus. I don't know. Miss Venus looks like her father a lot. She's his twin, down to the eye and everything. I don't know. Guys? But between the two Husky Pandas, I go back and forth whether I keep one, keep none, keep both. I don't know. I have to make that decision soon. Sally, the gray boy, I'm assuming you mean the Husky Panda boy? That's what we're talking about. I haven't decided yet whether to sell him, not to sell him. But if I do end up offering him, he would be the same price as the No Shade Isabella. Both of those would be 5.5. The fluffy husky girl. Gosh, that's the same one. I go back and forth on whether, to keep her, not keep her, sell her. She would probably be 5.5 to 6. If I decided to let her go. Shipping to Louisiana would just be the flight, because I hand deliver them personally. I don't like flight nannies or shipping them or anything like that. I like to hand deliver them. Maybe it's the Jersey in me where I don't trust strangers and I don't trust other people with my dogs. So I like to hand deliver them personally. To deliver them to Louisiana would just be the cost of my flight and the cost of the airline's cost for the puppy. So, usually depending on the airline, it's about $150 for the price for the puppy to fly with me, and then whatever my airline ticket would be. I'm in New Jersey. Ouch, nobody. That's not nice. That's amazing that I hand deliver them. Oh, like I said, again, no one's gonna take care of my babies the way I would because I've raised them since day one. So I don't. Again, I'm probably the Jersey person in me. I am naturally untrusting of strangers. So yes, other breeders offer nanny flight services. I don't know them. I don't know how they're gonna treat my dogs. I don't know if they're going to run away with them. I'm not very trusting of strangers, you know? So no, I feel safer hand delivering them myself. You know, that way I know that they're well taken care of until they end up in the hands of their new families. I have flown to Texas, to California, even Washington State to deliver puppies. I've, you know, all over the 48 states I've gone. Obviously not Alaska, not Hawaii, and not Puerto Rico. I had somebody that was interested in Puerto Rico, but I hesitated on that. You know, and she wanted a fluffy, to be specifically. If she wanted a short hair, I probably would have considered it a little bit more, but she specifically wanted a fluffy. And the weather and the humidity in Puerto Rico with a fluffy, I thought it was best that it was not a good idea. You know what I mean? I want the best possible lives for my babies, and a fluffy in the tropical heat of Puerto Rico and the humidity, that puppy or that dog would have to be inside air conditioning pretty much all the time. And what kind of life is that for a dog? So I felt bad, but I had to pass on that. If she would have wanted a short hair, then maybe I would have contemplated it more. But fluffies have more hair. Obviously, they're going to get hotter faster, and day in and day out of almost 100-degree weather. You know, and the humidity. It's also, a lot of it is the humidity in Puerto Rico. I passed on that, honestly. I felt bad, but I also have to do what's best for my babies. Oh, it will. A lot of them haven't gone up yet. She has one up. The other one's gonna go up soon. Probably you weren't here yet. I also said that with the older litter, if their ears hadn't gone up yet, in another day or two, I was gonna tape them. So we tape them, where I tape them for a day, for like 2 or 3 days, and then they usually would just stay up. A lot of it has to do with their teething right now. A lot of their calcium is getting redirected to their teeth, and they're growing, so to their bones, and ears are cartilage. It needs calcium. So I've been feeding them extra cottage cheese and extra goat kefir, which has good amount of calcium to help with that. But a lot of it also is going right now to the teething stage and the growing stage. So the taping helps. Are there, I'm sorry, one more time, I didn't understand the comment. Darwini, one more time. Are there the buff Frenchies? One more time, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Janet, thank you for welcome in, thank you for joining. We are in New Jersey. Aren't they big? They've grown so fast. The first litter turned 7 weeks old yesterday, and the younger litter turned 6 weeks old on Saturday. They're getting so big. I remember, like yesterday, I was just saying before, when they were first born, they all fit on the palm of my hand, and sometimes there was even room still there. It goes so fast. Oh, 9:30. All right, guys, it's been an hour and a half. I'm going to start wrapping it up. They're finally starting to wind down. And I did promise my kids I would stay under 2 hours today. So if you guys have any more questions, I will give you a couple more minutes and then I'm going to get off. If you guys have, or if you're interested, have any more questions, you could send me a DM. And then I also have my puppy application is linked in my bio. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, ER. Yeah, they're starting to finally wind down. Took a little longer. It was about an hour and a half of complete chaos and mayhem in here. It really was tonight. No. Be nice. But they're finally winding down. When do you usually AI her? Your female? So you have to do progesterone testing. You have to do blood work to see when they hit ovulation. And then once they hit ovulation, 48 hours after, their eggs have matured, and then that's when they're ready to be AI'd. But you have to do blood work. Without doing that, you will not have the timing down correctly. And you see the puppy in the back. Martinez, I have about 6 or 7 puppies back there. Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 7 puppies back there. Which one? Let me know which one, okay? You got crickets here, finally. Black and white. Black and white. My blue merle, my blue tri-merle. Is this the one you mean? Okay. I've had a ton of inquiries in her. I have people, not gonna lie, kind of fighting over her. But I don't blame them. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Sorry, I'm waking you. I'm sorry. This little girl is very popular and completely not in the mouth. I completely understand why. She is a blue tri fluffy girl. Oh, and she's pretty much falling asleep, so you can't tell. But if you go and look at some of my videos and pictures that I have up on her here in TikTok, she has heterochromia, which means 1 blue eye, 1 brown eye. Really, really spectacular girl. Hi. Yes, princess, no getting jealous. It's okay, I got you. And I got one more merle. Hold on. Hey, love. I'm about to get off though, girl. I've been on here for like an hour and a half, and I promised my kids tonight that I wouldn't do 2 hours. All my lives end up being over 2 hours, so I promised them, and they already came and gave me the look. How's it going, love? Come here, baby. I'm sorry I'm waking you too. I'm sorry I'm waking you too. So this little girl, the girl that I held first, that I'm petting, that's on the ground, her name is Venus. This little girl is Athena. Now she's still available. She is a fawn merle. Really, and fluffy also. Really, really pretty little girl too. She's quiet. I like her. Not as feisty as some of the other babies I have. The one laying back of you. The blue and tan. I'm gonna assume, oh, this little girl. This little girl is a blue merle, but she's already taken. She's spoken for. Her name is Maya. She already found her home. Black and white. I don't have a black and white. This is my closest one to black and white, and she's technically blue tri-merle. Fire butt. Yeah, this little girl over here. Miss Maya. Yeah, that one, right? Yeah, she's already spoken for. I'm sorry. So prices, we're going to talk code, so I don't keep getting in trouble. I've already gotten a warning, and I got my live taken down for a little bit. I can't have another warning, or else they're going to shut down my account. So code words. We're going to talk in berries. Short hair babies, like the one I'm pointing to. 3 berries, so 3,000 berries. Fluffy babies like this one are 3.5, so 3,500 berries, with the exception of a couple really extra special babies, like the lilac husky and tan pandas, the boy and the girl. And he's hiding, but my new shade is a Bella boy back there. All right, we got about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to call it a wrap for real. Okay. Again, you guys have questions, send me a DM. Or there's also my puppy application. That's link in the bio, okay? This little guy right here, he's really, really pretty. He's gonna be one gorgeous, spectacular looking boy when he grows up. That's why I go back and forth on keeping him and his twin, the other husky panda. It's so hard to decide. The husky, let me show you the husky. Hi baby, I'm sorry. What are you showing back there? Oh, okay. Hi, I'm sorry baby. I'm sorry. Come here, baby. I'm sorry, I'll let you go back to sleep in a second. Ooh. Come here, baby. I'm so sorry. He is so asleep. This is a lilac and tan husky panda boy. Short haired. Carrie's fluffy, Carrie's pink. Probably doesn't mean a whole lot, but in the breeding world it does. Really, really gorgeous boy. He's gonna be something else when he's bigger. Sorry, baby. I'm sorry I woke you. I'm sorry I woke you. Here we go. He's spoiled. They're all spoiled. They're definitely all spoiled. Yes, he's definitely a good looking boy. What you doing? Okay. Of course, love. Thank you so much for joining. I will take updated pictures and I will send them to you. All right, promise. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful night, okay? The babies give kisses to their brothers, okay? They're asleep, but they say good night, Mama. They'll say we're gonna see you soon. We got one over here, Dad asleep, and then Mezzina's over here. They're like in dreamland at this point. They do sleep in the litter box, not gonna lie. As long as it's clean, they're sleeping in there, and I'm constantly cleaning it up. If there's poop in there, they don't sleep in there, but right now, it's probably feels really cool for them. So that's why they like to kind of sleep in there. I have a raised bed for them, but I have to be honest, I have to wash it every single day because they'll sleep in it for a little bit, but then somehow they'll end up peeing on it. So every day I have to wash it. So it's drying right now before I put it back in to do it all over again. And I do that so that they learn that that's their bed and that's where they're not supposed to go to the bathroom. That takes time. Everything with puppies takes time. Hold on, he's going to be big. So Dad is about 22 pounds, Mom is 25. He should be probably in that range. 22 to, he's a male. 22 to 27 probably. More like 25 probably. And then remember there's 2 litters, right? That's the one litter, which are the lighter colored babies. And then the darker babies are from a different litter. Dad is a fluffy, and fluffies usually get bigger, a little bit bigger. So Dad is 30 pounds, Mom is 26. These babies, especially the fluffies, are going to be closer to 28 to probably about 28 or 27, 28 for the females, a good 30 for the males, especially if they're fluffy. Fluffies end up being bigger babies. Aw, Sally, I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I just really love what I do. I love these babies. I enjoy this so much. And I'm glad that that is portrayed when I'm doing my lives. These guys are so sweet. How can anybody not love them? You know? They're innocent. And they're very sweet. They just want loving. You know, right now they're sleeping, but I'm pretty sure you saw from earlier, they just kind of crawl all over me and just want individual attention, to be petted, to, you know, to give kisses and all that stuff. No biting ears. No biting ears. All right, guys. I'm going to sign off now. Okay, they're going down for the count. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna, you know, start making their one last meal for the night. They get one more meal for tonight, and then they will sleep, and they'll get another meal around 5 a.m. But they get one more meal tonight, so I'm gonna go start making that.